Hi pals, it is me, Artie, and I'm fucking exhausted. This week's video I'm going to talk about getting ready for my first makers market thing. I keep calling it different things, so bear with me. I think I got maybe 4 hours sleep last night, and with my makeup today I kind of just leaned into how fucking tired I am, so if I look especially undead, I did it on purpose to really emphasize how shitty I feel. Anyway, yeah, I think I mentioned this in my last video about joy and etc, but like, the market's this Saturday and I've had to get a lot of stuff done to be able to go and be ready. So I kind of just want to talk through what I've been doing to organise all of that as much as I can as a complete newbie who has no full investment whatever into doing markets, because that's what's taken me so long to ever try to have a sort of market, is that there is just so much extra bullshit, to be honest, like insurance that costs a lot of money if you're just looking and you don't know what you're looking for, and it doesn't really make a lot of sense to do all those things if you've never done a market and don't know whether you actually want to continue doing markets. And also just like, a lot of markets are not really the vibe for the things I make, you know, so the smaller, more DIY, community-based queer markets are probably more my crowd anyway. So that's what we've got going. I will be at the Ledwood Centre in Brighton and it's at 11 till 5. Feel free to come along, come say hi. I am there by myself, obviously with everybody else also doing market stalls, but like, nobody's going to help me. Help. My brain hurts. But yeah, the things I had to get sort of ready, and the reason why I went with the Ledwood Centre's market, they had a bit more of a longer period of time to prepare before the market date. I think I've had like maybe three or 4 weeks, whereas some of the other smaller markets can be a little bit tight. Sometimes they're literally within a week or two, and again, as a chronically ill person, can't really do that. I've had it in mind for a while. It was something I wanted to do last year, but unfortunately didn't get to do. So I've been kind of pre-planning some stuff for a while. I've been making a lot of my collage art pieces to finish off and bring to sell. So yeah, we'll see. I do feel a little bit self-conscious because my stuff is very DIY. I'm not really like professional, glossy, you know, that kind of vibe. I'm very like upcycle, work with old existing materials, DIY, grungy kind of energy that I feel a little bit out of my league and a little bit anxious about that, but hopefully everything will be fine. I would just like to break even on paying for the stall and my train ticket to get there and bus, my travel generally. Obviously I'd like to sell more things because as well I have a lot of stuff that I would really like to just kind of find new homes. So yeah, hopefully I will sell quite a lot of stuff even if I don't necessarily make a lot of money. My plan is doing a lot of like suggested prices, but being open to offers, or like, all of these words always leave my brain when I need them. Sliding scale, pay what you feel, those kinds of things, because as well I kind of want to get an idea of what other people can / want to pay for my work. And like, yeah, generally I would just like everything to find its new home somewhere. And that was like one of the boring things I had to do, was making some labels, making some little signs, writing up everything that I'm bringing to sell, because some stuff I have listed online that I would need to take down if it's sold at the market, because I'm not taking it down unless it sells. And like mark my suggested prices next to things, just so like I can keep a track of it, especially as I'm moving into the self-employed sphere. And I need to actually keep track of things like earning money. Yay, capitalism. But yeah, so I had to do that. I numbered all of my collage pieces so I could way more easily find and like tick them off and make notes and things like that. They all had to be laminated. I had to number them all. I also put them all in like separate boxes. Like the one great thing about, the one sort of good thing about getting my prescriptions posted to me is that I get these great little boxes. So those have come in quite helpful with like kind of organizing things into like separate boxes to make it easier for my brain to like deal with and organize and keep safe as well in the bag I've put everything in. I my ADHD is so terrible that I generally just have so many different kinds of art projects that I've done or started that I'm really bringing quite an odd selection of things. And I think that'll be interesting too, to see what people are most drawn to out of the selection of stuff. I'll also have a little section that is purely donation only / like little freebies if you buy stuff. And yeah, it's just doing all that. I also painted some more t-shirts. other thing I still need to do is kind of write up a mini little like care sheet. I have some of these like blank old like postcard cards, I don't know, that I think I'll use to write up a basic like how to care for these painted t-shirts, because you're not supposed to wash them hot, preferably hand wash, but you can wash them cold in the washing machine, you know, that sort of thing, because yeah, the kind of paint I use is kind of like I don't know what the paint is, because it doesn't say on the bottles, but basically it's like a almost all-purpose stamp that can be used on all kinds of materials, including fabric, otherwise I wouldn't have used it, you know. So yeah, that's something I still have to do. I put pretty much everything in the bag the other day, tried to organise it so it made sense. All of the clothing items were kind of like out. I did originally have them in a box, but it was just way too clunky. I still also need to get out the like tablecloth that I'm going to use to just make the table look a bit nicer. I think I know where it is, but yeah, I need to find it and put it in my bag. I also got a float together. Is that what it's called? I always forget what it's called, but you know, like the money. And I've made a few signs as well with my PayPal information, like my PayPal username, because that's one of the things, is a lot of people at these markets who do markets regularly or sell in person regularly have like little card machines. I do not. That was just one of the things that didn't make sense to invest in until I'd given it a go a few times. So my options are cash in hand or PayPal, so I can try and keep track that way too. So hopefully that'll be fine with everybody, and especially with the like sliding scale stuff, that hopefully paying with cash won't be too difficult. And that was something as well I was thinking about, is like, you know, people don't really have cash anymore, but do people get cash out when they know they're going to go to a market? And same for like bags, because I don't really have bags for people to take their stuff that they buy from me. So it was another thing, like people will probably bring their own bags, but like I have a couple of paper bags, bags that I'm gonna bring anyway, in case some people don't have a bag. I don't know. It probably won't be necessary, but I would rather take a few just in case. What else have I done? I printed off some like very DIY flyers as well a while back that I just listed sort of my goods and services on either side. So I'm also going to either be handing those out / putting them with people's like purchases so they can find me again another time. Be aware of other services and goods that I provide, you know, that sort of thing. Yeah, it's just a lot of like trying to use what I have rather than buying stuff, because we know the drill here. My family are hoarders. We have a lot of random shit with no reason no reason why. We have said things, so it's trying to find ways of using all that stuff up so I don't have to spend money when I don't have money, trying to make money, you know, vibes. But yeah, it would be really cool if I sold all of my DIY collage art pieces, because even if I sold them for £1 each, that would be like £85, which would be really cool. Yeah, like a lot of the stuff I make as well isn't necessarily like for sale purposes. It's kind of a mixture of I'm mentally ill and I find it cathartic to make things like that, especially like politically enraged things, and I like to use them to submit to designs and stuff like that. But then I'm stuck with the physical thing, and I would appreciate some money for the work I put into things. I give a lot of my art away too. I give it away to friends, sometimes for like birthdays or like thank you presents and Christmas, you know, things like that. But I need some money. Unfortunately, we're in a cosy lives. We're in a cosy lives, love. And I am about to go into the medical cannabis private pain management clinics, which is going to be costing me even more money than I don't have. So yeah, this is kind of all I got. This is all I got. I really hope to sell the clothing items as well. I've had a lot of compliments and had some interest, but unfortunately I've not really had any purchases except from the one commission from my friend. You know, just, yeah, generally I would just like to sell as much of it as possible so that I'm not lugging all of it back home after a very long day, because it's I'll probably be there sometime around 10, half 10 until sometime past 5 p.m. And I think I may be dying. I need to remember to bring my earplugs for the noise, some snacks for the day, maybe something to do, something to read if there's not many people walking around. Yeah, that's kind of all I can think of at the moment. That's kind of what's going on. I'm really tired. I have about 3.5 brain cells. So I'm gonna just go rest a bit before I start editing. But yeah, don't forget to like the videos, leave a comment down below. I don't even know what to ask you to comment today. I'm so tired. Just leave a comment of 6 words or more for the algorithm. Thank you. Subscribe to my channel. We are slowly creeping up to the 1K mark. Yeah, share my videos with anyone that you think might be interested in the things I talk about. Or just generally sharing on social media is also very helpful. And yeah, I also learned recently you can become partner through Shorts views now, but you need 1 million views. 1 million views. I don't know what's worse, 4,000 watch hours on long form videos or 1 million views on shorts. So I have been and will be posting more shorts. And I am sorry if that bothers you. I'm just trying to do my best, okay? Just trying to do my best. So yeah, whatever you do, watching any of my videos now is actually helpful. But yeah, I appreciate everybody's support. Hopefully by next week I'll be better rested, because oh my god, we are just in this cycle. We're just in this cycle of not sleeping well because I'm in pain. And I'm so tired of it. It's probably been 6 months at this point. I am tired. My ADHD meds are actually the only thing keeping me together. Yeah, if there's anything that you would like to see from me video content wise, let me know in the comments. There's a lot of ideas I have, but because of my brain being 2.5 brain cells on like 3 to 4 hours of sleep most days, my brain just doesn't do the do. My brain just goes brr. So you know, tell me what you want, because that'll be really helpful. But that's it from me this week. I'll see you next week. Bye.